firstly, a massive thank you to Emma as well, because it was actually her presentation. The UKSCA invited her to come and speak, but I think it's a testament to maybe the way that we try to interact with each other throughout the Olympiad, was that she asked me to come and present at the same time so we could share the whole journey together without sounding too cheesy. So look, we're going to present a little bit now on our sort of a philosophy and our approach of what we try to achieve within the Olympic cycle. The place we both started from was Danny Kerry, who was our head coach. And the question that's ultimately going on in his mind is how we're going to win the Olympics. And there was something that struck me really, really clearly about Danny, was that his big thing was what's most important and what's easiest to change. And if something's really, really important and something is really, really easy to change, then that's the thing that we need to go out in the short term. And it's important and it's difficult to change, and it's a longer term project. But nonetheless, we still need to look at things in that type of matrix. So then the question back to myself and Emma was, how do we go and support that? So what I'm going to do now is going to talk you through maybe a couple of things from an S&C, and Emma's going to talk to you a couple of things from a nutrition perspective about how our philosophies then went to match the ambitions of the programme and how we were able to support each other throughout that, and then dive into a bit of technical detail there as well. So certainly from a strength and conditioning perspective, one of the most critical and important things the head coach originally when we joined was a guy called Jason Lee, and the first conversation that we had with Jason went along the lines of, look, if we want to win the Olympics, we don't need to become any fitter and stronger and faster. We need to become a better hockey team. It's the best hockey team in the world that's going to win the Olympics, not the fittest, fastest and strongest. So we need to develop more on the pitch, we need to increase our training exposure, and I need to have more of the players available to train more frequently. So the foundation of the work we were doing from a strength and conditioning perspective was orientated towards training durability. So can we increase the frequency and the intensity of training over prolonged periods of time by making the players more durable? Stuff like increasing tissue conditioning, increasing base levels of aerobic fitness, making sure that they can move better, and we can orientate all of our work in our programme around that. The second was around tournament durability. Hockey tournaments tend to be very, very dense in nature. The Olympic Games was 8 matches in 13 days. We had lots of competitions in between that, which were 5 matches in 7 days, 4 games in 7 days. So the competitions come dense and they're thick and fast. So us being able to be tournament durable, have the physical resilience and capability to endure that type of competition workload is really critical and important. And I'm going to present to you a little bit of data about some work we did to try and underpin or try to work out who the tournament durable athletes and then what type of interventions or training we need to do there. And finally, it was around game impact. What the stuff that the coaches felt was going to make the difference to the team and to those individuals, and then how could we go and support that from a physical preparation and nutrition perspective. So the ambition at the start wasn't just to get everybody fitter, faster and stronger. It was to increase training frequency and training volume. It was to make sure that girls could get through a tournament, and then it was to make sure that we were attacking the things physically which would support the coaching objectives.